Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Patricia, and on this segment of the channel I'll be reviewing some books that I've read and ones that I'm still reading. So I know that many of you out there would love to read, but maybe you don't have the time, or perhaps you're just not a books person, but you want to know the gist of some of the popular books out there. Okay, so that when you hear perhaps like there's this book, Why Men Love, it's a censored word, so I'm not going to mention it on my first video, especially on this section. So yes, you get it. So what I'll be doing is I'll be reviewing books I've read, summarizing them, and maybe saying the applications in real life. Okay, I hope you like this channel. If there's a book you'd like for me to review, kindly write it down there, and then I want you to subscribe to this channel because I'll be reviewing different books at least once a week. I'm saying at least, can be more, but at least once a week I'll be reviewing a book. So today the book I want to review is called 48 Laws of Power. Okay, 48 Laws of Power. It's a very insightful book by Robert Greene, and besides that, it's a practical book. So if you really apply the lessons on this book, you'll get somewhere. So without much further ado, let me get to the first point, which is never outshine the master. Okay, so in real life, assuming you have a boss, that is the master, someone who is above you, never try to outsmart, to outshine, to look like you know more than they do, because it won't end well for you. Okay, so sometimes it's okay to act a little dumb, let the master have his way, especially if you're in a public place where there are lots of people, and then maybe someone makes a mistake, someone above you, and then you're going there, no sir, you see, trust you me, you lose your job, you lose your so many things. And for ladies, it can also apply. Let's say you're going for an interview, and you know, unless your job is in media or something, then this doesn't apply. But let's say you're going for a job and you know the person recruiting is maybe, don't outshine them. Basically, don't outshine them. If it's a lady, don't look smarter than them, don't go looking, because we know you would get that job. Someone lesser than you or something will take the job. Okay, so try as much as possible not to outshine the master. But if it's a man, go ahead, look very good, really good. We know these people, they are into looks, into the physical, and whatever, you might just get the job. It's an unfair world, but hey, 48 rules of power. They're not supposed to make you happy, you're not supposed to agree with them, but it's the reality. Okay, so number 2 is never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. So this is very true. Friends are there for a reason. Okay, friends are there for good times, perhaps to call, chat, go out with. But let's say when it comes to business, where money is involved, and a number of things, don't put too much trust in friends, but learn to use your enemies. Perhaps you're in a position of power and you're looking to employ, and you have a friend and an enemy here. I would rather you go for the enemy, because this enemy has something to prove to you. They know, like, you guys aren't really getting along well, so he'll be trying very hard to show you that he can be trusted. Okay, so your enemies, don't burn bridges, according to me, but make sure, learn how to use them. Okay, enemies, haters are there for a reason. Okay, so law number 3, conceal your intentions. Don't go out there saying, I don't know, in 5 years time, this is what I want to accomplish, this is what I'm doing right now. Surprise people with the results. Don't go around telling everyone, like, this is what I'm intending to do, this is what I'm doing because of this. It's not cool. Okay, so number 4 Law number 4, always say less than necessary. Mum's the word, okay? So leave some air of mystery. You don't have to go over explaining things. Small, like little is more, in the words of when it comes to speaking out, okay? For example, maybe, let's say in the entertainment industry, have you ever guys noticed how Beyonce is always like, she lets her work do the talking, but then there's all these rumors, oh, Beyonce Illuminati, Beyonce this, but there's some air of mystery around Beyonce. So she'll be quiet and then boom, an album. Conceal your intentions, okay? And always say less than necessary. Let the actions work for you, okay? Law number 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life, okay? Reputation is power. If you have a certain reputation, like maybe this person is an honest person, this person is ruthless, guard it with your life. That is your identity. Guard it. Especially these people in media, social, the influencers, where maybe wrong intention, the reputation, once it's broken, it means your career can go down the drain. Like sue people if they're using your name maliciously or something, okay? So law number 6, court attention at all costs. When they say court attention, is always look to stand out, okay? Don't be a cat above the rest, okay? Court attention, okay? If in a room full of, I'm going to give a very basic example, people have all are bald, they've shaven their heads. If you want to get attention, don't go being bald, okay? Look different, dress different, talk different. Don't try so much to blend with the environment, okay? Sometimes blending is not so good. Court attention. Be that person when you walk into a room, you command attention, okay? When need be. Court attention, okay? So, number 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Haha, this looks very mean, but you've seen it on operation, where the junior staff, they do like 90% of the work. In fact, not 90, 95% of the work, but the owner of the job is like, hey, you know, I did that. The credit always goes to the bosses. So they know the laws. It's up to you to start applying it in your life. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit, okay? This is if you want to, if you're in maybe a managerial position, you have your genius. Don't go say, I don't know, this one did this and this. Take the credit, like I instructed this person to do this. Take the credit, okay? And then number 9, win through your actions, never through argument. As Beyonce said, the best revenge is your paper, okay? Let action speak. Don't go explaining, oh, I did this, nini. Keep quiet, say less than is necessary, and let the actions speak for you, okay? Law number 10, avoid the unhappy and the unlucky, okay? Don't get sucked into this negativity, into unhappy people, into misery. You know those people you're going to talk to, and then it's always problems. I mean, I have problems, you have problems, but there are those people who make it, they're always complaining, looking for every solution, they're looking for a problem. Avoid those people at all costs. Guard your energy. Guard your zen. Be positive. Surround yourself with positive people, happy people. Because it's very true, misery loves company, okay? So law number what? Number 11, learn to keep people dependent on you, okay? People need to need you. You get your point, not the other way. Don't be the needy one. Let be that people, oh, be that person where I need maybe money there. The first person that crosses their mind is you. Let people depend on you. They need a certain job, especially, let's say in a practical aspect, if you're in a company perhaps, and then you have this, let's say you're a graphic designer, for lack of a better example. Don't go teaching everyone your craft. Let people depend on you. Anytime they're thinking of graphic designing, let them click. There's this and this person who is very good. Let them depend on you. So that ukiwa, I don't know where, they'll call you and they won't replace you as soon as, you know, things go wrong. Make people dependent on you. Which means you also have to be very good at whatever it is that you do, so that no one can easily take your place in case of anything. It also helps you with bargaining power, because you know what you bring to the table. Okay, so law number 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Selective honesty and generosity. So assuming you have, let's say, the victim, as the word says, and you see, even you look at the people you trust, they tend to overshare. But what this book is saying, you don't have to share everything, but if you're trying to get to something, you know, be a little vulnerable. Give some bit of honest opinion. Say, answer, you know what? Like, be vulnerable. Let this person see, this person is actually saying the truth. Like, if, for example, in case you get late, let's say it's an office setup, you get late, you can say, maybe sometimes it's okay, use selective honesty. Say, maybe I was late because, on a serious note, I woke up late. Yes, I woke up late. The next moment you come up with a lie, the person you told you woke up late will be like, this person was actually honest enough to even admit. They didn't try to look for an excuse. They said they woke up late. So they tend to believe the next statement that you use. Okay? That was law number 12. Law number 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Let that sink in. When you need something from someone, don't go, oh, because you're such, uko na roho mzuri, you have such a nice heart, you know, like, I would really be grateful. Use their self-interest. For bargaining power, use something that will benefit them. Go, like, if it's a deal, show them how it's a win-win situation. Show them how it will benefit them. Not because they are good people, merciful. How will it benefit them? Say, let's say, if you do this deal, you will stand to gain by getting maybe more followers, by getting more profit, by getting, you get, appeal to their self-interest. Perhaps you'll get this gift after this. Never their mercy or gratitude. This happens, this applies also in adverts. Don't go telling people, I've seen such adverts, according to the 48 laws of power, the adverts where when you buy product A, let's say Lotto, or product whatever, they say for every, I don't know, betting, 5% will go to the needy people, 5. That doesn't really appeal as much. It appeals to a small percentage, but like on a large percentage, it doesn't appeal to the masses. Like, people are selfish in nature. That is like the human condition. People are mostly selfish, not, okay? So appeal to people's self-interest, never to their masses. Show them, like, this is how it's going to benefit you. You're going to get this money, and then from this money you can buy this, you can, not the other stories. Okay, so let's go to law number 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Okay, this is very self-explanatory, but this usually it applies in politics, in war, you know, office politics. You can act as a friend, but then you're out there gathering information. Don't be like so open, like I'm against you, I am. Pose as a friend, conceal your intentions, and then get as much information as you can regarding whatever situation it is. Okay? Law 15, crush your enemy totally. If someone shows you who they are, Believe them the first time and then crush them. Don't give them, you know, these people who keep on giving like chance after chance after chance, especially let's say in relationship. You know, this person has done you wrong and then you give them a chance, they do it again. No, if someone shows you who they are, crush them from your life, delete them, block them, move on. Nothing good is going to come from that point anyway. Okay. Let's go to law number 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Don't be too available. If you want to be respected and honored, don't be those people who are always calling, always, you know, present, always available. Sometimes it's okay, it's wise. Perhaps you can even be not doing something, but someone calls you. Let's say someone is trying to date you. You call like, I'm so busy, or just don't be so available. You get? Sometimes even if you're idle as can be, don't let people, like, your time is precious. Okay? Don't be too available. It's not cool, and then you won't be respected. Okay? So, law number 17, keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. This is unpredictability. This is, don't be predictable. Okay? Be that person that people expect anything from you. And let's say it's a route. Again, this applies in so many areas of life. Let's say you're used to using route A every day. Like, don't let people know who you kutoka sijui stage anaenda hivi. Like, don't let people know your movements. Don't be predictable. If you're too sweet, like, mix, you know, sweet and sour. If you're those very good people, don't let people, you know, walk all over you. Like, you can be nice, but then one day, let that I don't want to call it, the word that's kind of reason. Okay? People like trouble. Okay? So, that was law 17. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. This is for the loners out there, the introverts. Sometimes we love our space. You want to be alone, but avoid that. Okay? Like 100%. It's okay to be alone, but try kidogo and get along with people. Let's have people in here. If something happens, they are comfortable enough to come to you. But otherwise, if you're in isolation, it's very easy for your enemies kujua huyo hambiangu kitu, watu sijui hawamuongeleshangi. Like, it's very easy for people to attack you if they know hauna allies. Okay? Don't be super isolated. Reach out to people once in a while. Be friendly. You get my point? Don't be an island, basically. Even if it's what you're craving with your entire heart, don't indulge it. Once in a while, go out there, be that open person. Utashanga what people will tell you. In case there is a bombing come, utambio. By the way, unajua kuna huwa anakupangia njama. You get? Isolation, too much isolation is dangerous. Law number 19, know who you are dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Okay? Do not offend the wrong person. You know, there are these people. Don't treat everyone equally. Kuna wale watu wrong number. You know, these people, sometimes it's like in a matatu setup. Kuna ile conductor unaangalia and then you're like, huyo ni wrong number. So nakuibia change uko, you know what, it's 10 bob. Is it really worth all these people will shoot you out of anger. You know your enemy. I would say, for example, a good example in a local setup country, like Miguna. Okay, this guy, like the justice system, imempatia like, okay, come back to Kenya, but I think he offended the wrong person, and right now he's paying the price. Okay, so sometimes it's wise to know who you own the wrong number. Who you, let me be a little bit down, okay, to protect your energy, to protect your self-interest. No, not everyone is worth fighting. Okay, fighting with wengine watakushinda tu roho safi. Not all battles are meant to be won. Okay, so law number 20, do not commit to anyone. Okay, it's don't be like mini wako wa milele. Don't do that. Don't commit. You can be quoting a number of people, but don't commit. And even if you've committed in your head, don't let them know that you are there 100%. This applies in relationship. You know, umejipatia wote, you are a girlfriend, you're not even a wife. You are there, you're my everything. Come on. Come on. You get? Don't commit. You can be like in your head, like us women are just as a minute, you know, this guy is the one I'm going to be settling with, but don't commit and don't be too comfortable. Okay? And if that's law of power. You'll get more respect that way, and you'll end up getting what you want at the end of the day. So law number 21, play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Jifanye mjinga saa zingine. You don't, as I said, if someone is stupid, even you act stupid. You don't have to always show like your intelligence, your humor, yourself. It's not for everyone to experience. Okay, you can be dumb, you can be that blonde. Again, it doesn't make sense. You're out there, people don't even speaking in a language people don't understand. So they're gonna act dumb, fit in, you know, it's okay. And especially if someone is trying to like to con you or something, to pull a fast one on you, act dumb than your mark. And then at the end of the day, they'll do what? They loosen up, and then you'll get to know their agenda. Okay? Be smart but act dumb. That's the whole point. Law number 22, use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. So as in, if you're in an argument, but I've seen this applied to me, I'm like, Patricia, you need to work on this. If you're an argument, so I'm just give in. Okay? Surrender. I see men do this a lot, but as women, I don't know if we've really mastered, but I've noticed men, Buddha umeweza. And you can tell hapa kuna kitu ameweza. But it's a law. Okay? It transforms weakness into power. Okay? Surrender. Calm down. Mtu amekuja juu uko yenyewe, I'm sorry, I see your point. Yenyewe, you are right. You know, that kind of, it kind of calms the situation down. And pia it turns your weakness into power. Law number 24, play the perfect courtier. This is when it's be that perfect, let's say kukatiana. Courtier is that person who is courting you. Be the perfect, like go all out, enjoy it, go with the flow. Okay? Number 25, recreate yourself. If you have this personality, you see it's not working out, it's always wise to recreate yourself. If perhaps you've been this, like, life is a game. They say life is it's a game basically. Let me call it a game. Recreate yourself as many times as possible. Don't be like, mimi niliumbwa hivi, this is how I was born, this is the way I be. Come on. Okay? You can recreate yourself. Like no one has held a gun to your hand like this is who you're going to be for the rest of your life. Go to a different town. Pick an accent. It's okay. Act like you're this royal person. Go somewhere. Act like a miser. Recreate yourself as many times as you need to. Life is too short anyway. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Don't get your hands dirty. Let others do the dirty work for you. Wewe, if you have to get your hands dirty, don't keep your hands clean. Use other people. Okay? If you have to get your hands dirty, use other people. You will be that, you know, the epitome of holiness, cleanliness. That is what the wise do. That is what politicians do. That is what politicians have actually mastered. Someone is using other people to fight their battles. You've seen it in the political arena. Oh, these people, have you noticed the people abusing each other are not the people at the top. The people at the top have read this 48 clause of it. Keep your hands clean. That way, kuna umana unakuta like the person mwenye uso in the president, like Raila, is the one who is suffering the consequences, while the person who was sworn in is still out there, you get laws of power, mental tricks. Law number 27 is play on people's need to believe. Okay, this is how people start sects, like sects, like a sect. Kama, I don't know, none is coming to mind, but play with people emotions, need to believe. I believe there is, like, there is hope, there is, that will get you to places. Yes, it actually says play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People like to feel good, okay? People don't like to be told the truth. They need to believe in a higher power. They need to believe in a, change is possible, possibilities. Play, if you want like a number of people to believe in you, people need to believe they can achieve extraordinary feats, even if realistically, like, we're all limited. People like to believe no one is limited. You get my point? So play on, if you want to get like a cult-like following, like, people need to believe they're the only ones going to heaven, the rest are going to believe that they're the chosen one, that kind of thing. That's how you get a cult-like following. Okay, law number 28, enter action with boldness. Whatever it is you've decided to do, enter with boldness. Kiumane. That is, you get my point. Get into it boldly. See, don't second guess yourself. If it's action, go all out. Okay? Kaende. So plan all the way to the end. That is law number 29. Start with the goal in mind. Okay, let's say perhaps give example of a relationship. So I'm getting into this relationship. What is the goal? Perhaps marriage. So you've planned the way you behave in a relationship where you want marriage to be the end goal is not the way you're going to behave in a different kind of relationship. Let's say it's a job, like, plan all the way to the end. Not nusu at you start this and then along the way things visit and plan all the way to the end. So law number 30, make your accomplishments seem effortless. And this is going to be the last one. I'm going to review the other, how many? Up to 48 in a different video. So make your accomplishments seem effortless. Whatever it is you achieve, don't make it look so easy. No, make it look easy. Okay? Hata kama ilikuwa ngumu, like, you